in NBA. They had two leagues at the time. They had NBA and they had ABA. Dr. J played for ABA, Jersey, NBA. I mean ABA league. He was playing for Jersey. It was Jersey Nets. It was Jersey Nets. He was playing for them. See, that's why you need to check the history. See, everybody get locked and loaded, and they give out the wrong information, making all these people break that ain't great.
Listen, bro.
Trust me now. I want you to do one thing. We left off, because see, this is how I do it. I count it, so I remember everything. We're going to go back to the three-pointers when you talk about Steph Curry. I want you to Google Downtown Freddie Brown. He played for the Supersonics. And then watch and look at his stats. See, you need to know your history before you start talking. Steph Curry ain't doing nothing great.
I bet you Steph Curry numbers are if Steph Curry numbers are higher than his numbers, then what?
He was the first that did it. Steph Curry not the first.
No, I'm talking about Brown.
It don't matter about numbers. Didn't you just...
What's his name?
You mention it again?
What's his name?
I said, in order to be great, you need to bring something that nobody else is doing. Steph Curry is copying off for somebody else.
What's his name? What's the guy's name?
Just put Downtown Freddie Brown. NBA player. Highlights.
We'll go back to the interception. Here's Milano. He's got coverage on Jacobs.
I want to see the highlights. I'm looking up his stats.
You see, you're going to see all of it. If you roll up, you'll see his stats, highlights.
He just tries to hit the depth down. Milano jumps over the top.
Jeez.
The second interception of the season.
What? He was booty. He only averaged 8 points a game. Not even a whole rebound. He was booty.
You're talking. You're missing the point. How many three-pointer shots would you shoot?
All right, let me see. I didn't even look that up.
You put Freddie Brown. I said Downtown Freddie Brown.
That's what I put. Okay. Downtown Freddie Brown. For the Sonic.
Okay, yeah, Sonic. Hold it up. And look at it. You look at what stats and what year was that?
I'm gonna look at it all year.
That's what you need to do.
Just a free hit by Hobbs coming off the side. Nobody touches him. Allen's able to make him miss.
On the top of your head. Nobody was shooting three-pointers before.
14,000 points. That's a lot of points.
But how many three-pointers? Who was the first outside of him? Nobody else is doing it but him. You got to be great. In order to be great, you need to start something that nobody else is doing. That's the part that you keep missing. You want to look at stats. Even if he didn't do no more than 3, 4, 5 shots a day, he was the first to get it.
Steph Curry at 21,000.
But who was the first?
He beat him.
Okay. Oh, look, let me tell you something. Go back to football again.
All right, well, let me
the greatest running back was Gail Sears, who played for the Chicago Bears. He ran up Mount Everett and ran back the longest yard, and he did it in the shortest career.
You said 3 pointers though, so I gotta look that up.
You look at the stats. You locked me in. I can't talk to you. I'm gonna leave it alone. Because you're looking at that and trying to compare him to say that he's great. You can't be great if you never brought nothing to the league. He's copying somebody else.
He's beating somebody else.
Okay, but he didn't bring it to the league first. Anything in history is going to improve.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's only improving. You didn't start it.
But you made it better.
You didn't make it better. You just improved it.
But so I'm saying you beat the next nigga. So
okay, but you only.
How's he great if I overdid what he did?
Because before him, he probably wouldn't have been doing it.
All right, so look. Let's say you great.
I'm gonna let it go.
Let's say you great.
I can't win.
You can't, bro, because you're not making sense.
No, because you're not making sense. You locked and loaded on stats. And you missing the whole thing about history of somebody starting something.
He's asking you, what did Kobe bring to the game that was new?
You keep missing it. He lost. He lost.
But that doesn't make sense. You said because somebody does it first.
Because if Dr. J hadn't been dunking, and then Michael Jordan hadn't followed behind him, because they all said they followed behind him. They wouldn't have been no dunking in the league. But if somebody comes and does it better than you, I overdid what you did. You overscored more. You might have got more points, but you did bring it to the league first.
So, the first nigga to build the house builds a little house. But the next nigga come builds a mansion. He's not better. Look, I built a mansion. Nigga, you only built a house. Just because you did it first don't mean you better than me.
What was my house before then?
You're not listening.
No, you're not
I'm trying to help you out, old timer.
You can't help me
You're
out.
not getting it.
It's not old time. The shit what's happening is y'all young people are so busy stuck into the now and the quick and fast, and you automatically say, because you
Y'all
don't.
old people don't give us the
Microwave
credit.
niggas.
Y'all young
Y'all
people.
don't embrace us, bro.
I embrace young people,
Nah,
but what
y'all don't give us the credit
yes,
for the
we do.
things we
We
do.
embrace young people.
We don't get our
I do.
credit. I don't get my credit for doing
So why would you want-
overdoing what you did a couple years ago.
Okay, I get you.
I need my
heard
credit.
your
I'm
point.
better than
And this is what started
Okay,
it.
now, why don't you know your history and give the credit?
What
back
I'm
to the
saying is,
where it first came from.
I'm better than
You don't know your history.
How does that mean I don't know history?
Because you're telling that person is the greatest of all times and he ain't even
I'm not
started.
saying that. I'm saying he's greater than the person who did it first.
And I'm
like outdid it.
He's not greater.
I overdid.
He's not greater
I'm greater
because
than you now.
he's not greater than you. He just outdid or made more points. You can't be out greater because you didn't invent it. You didn't start it.
But I can overdo it though.
You can overdo it in stats.
Isn't that better?
That's improvement on your behalf, but you didn't bring it to the league. That's just like LeBron James is trying to be better than Michael Jordan. Man.
I wouldn't agree with you on that.
I'm not saying
But
I agree with it. I'm
is-
saying that's what he's trying to do.
I think that's too close, but I would say
Too close
I
for
would
what?
say LeBron James
Neither
is
one of
better
them
than
did.
Dr. J.
That's the Buffalo Bills.